Bryant has many students who are leaders on this campus and in their communities. It's my privilege today to introduce you to one of our very best, Robert Harvey, the president of our Student Senate. Robert Harvey is a senior from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, by way of St. Louis, Missouri. He can tell you about that trick sometimes. He will graduate in May with a Bachelor of Arts. He's majoring in sociology and social research. He is in the honors program and working on his senior capstone project right now. This past summer, he served as a research assistant to Dr. Judy McDonald, a professor in Bryant's sociology department. Robert, please come on up.
Today, I greet you with welcome and peace as you explore Bryant. One day, when I was younger, my mother shared with me 6 fundamental lessons that are, to me, equal to a PhD personally, but I wouldn't tell my faculty members that. Nevertheless, she told me that every shut eye isn't sleep. She then went on to say that every goodbye isn't gone. Everything done in the dark will come to the light, son. Misery does love company. If you lay down with dogs, you better best assure that you will wake up with fleas. And sixthly, she said, birds of a feather, they do love to flock together. I was walking one day. I had 4 classes and 3 meetings, no time to sleep, no time to eat, no time to even think about where I was going. And I kept thinking about those doggone birds of a feather and why they kept on flocking together. As you drive down Jacobs Drive, I'm sure you will discuss possibly your experiences here at Bryant. And so I challenge you to ask yourselves one question. What type of bird do I want to flock with? No, it's not a quote from Aristotle. No, it doesn't have any profound impact, but it truly is the implicit reality of what it means to search for a university. What is your flock? Well, I've come to understand that the flock that I fly with rests on 4 feathers and 4 feathers alone: self-management, integrity, respect of others, and responsibility of self, which essentially make up our motto, the character of success. The truth of life is that each one of us is born with feathers of potential to fly with success and greatness. There are people, institutions, and experiences, good and bad, that nurture these feathers, provide substantial provisions, and support the flight in each one of us until we develop into that special bird who must then venture off into this world called higher education and unite with a like flock. Certainly, as our lives are metaphorical of these feathers, I encourage you as you pursue the hallways of your high school careers, that you recognize that you are being nurtured with grooming. You are resting in the nest of encouragement. You are being fed the seeds of compassion, and you're receiving the shade of support and hope. But guess what? When pomp and circumstance has been performed, the graduation march has ended, the keynote speech has been spoken, your names have been called, and the tassel on your mortarboard have been shifted from right to left. That is when you have to ask yourself, who is the flock I plan to connect with? John Legend said it earlier today that if you hear this message wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We are the generation. We cannot afford to wait. The future started yesterday, and guess what? Bryant, we're already late. And I can assure you that at Bryant, every woman, every man receives the lessons of life, the principles of prominence, and the skills of success that cannot be taught in textbooks, can't be diagnosed in medical rooms, can't be legislated in Congress, or can't even be argued in court. And for those, I am forever grateful. I've witnessed professors and staff work with what looked like birds of no flight and help them transform into eagles of change and creativity, not for the future, but yes, for today. Bryant is continually mastering the art of taking what looks like a chicken and producing the strong eagle who knows how to fly. So, as my parting words, I ask you one question. Do you have what it takes to fly with the character of success?